Nicholson.
Yeah, Ablett.
That's the new umpire.
Box on already.
There's a couple going on the wing,
Yeah.
on the back flank.
Umpire Stuart Wynn, umpiring his first game of AFL football, puts the ball down. Scott Wind has won the toss, going to the right of screen in the first quarter. The end favoured at the moment by the swirling northeasterly to northwesterly breeze. Kick away by Scholl, comes up towards centre wing. A lot at stake for Footscray today after they went down last week over at the Subiaco ground. Must win today, get their confidence back. Scholl again. Had the ball, lost it. Quick hand pass. Umpire's found a free kick. Hocking comes up with the footy.
And unusual, Pete, that Scott Wind has actually started in the goal square, and Big Griggy took the first bounce.
So Kolyniuk gives it back to Liberatore. Tony Liberatore, Brownlow medalist, Gardner medalist twice, Morrish medalist. And short pass to Kolyniuk. Outside 50, this will give us an eye on the breeze, and he's put it through for a minor score. Certainly got a bit of carry on the ball that time, and the first score of the game going to the Bulldogs, kicked by Steve Kolyniuk. 1 behind, 1 points.
Paul Couch, who's one of the best midfielders in the business, has also started out of the square. He's being picked up by Smith, and a fair bit of wrestling and humpo-bumpo on the early passages, Pete.
So Ben Graham, and a good start here. Grigic, a big thump that went 30 metres. Now a good mark and a short pass finds Kellett. Promising start by Footscray. A lot of aggression early, and I know it's the first couple of minutes, but you'd like to see that big aggressive punch at the first bounce, and that was by Grigic. This is an important kick to start them off. Nigel Kellett is a good goal kicker on the run. This is a set shot from 40 metres. Oh, an ordinary kick, got far too close to the man on the mark. Kicked it too high and he missed to the right.
Yeah, a bit of a swirly breeze today. It's going to be difficult to kick goals, Pete.
Well, just watching the reserves, certainly a breeze favouring right of screen, but they were scoring both ends. Here's Ben Graham again. He's a delight to watch with his kicking. Again, a good kick out to Brown. He finds him at half-back, Paul Brown. He's getting on with it quickly because he spotted McGrath in the centre of the ground. Tim McGrath has been a terrific player over the years for the Cats. Gets it on to Handley. Handley a driving kick to Brownless at the back. Oh, copped it hard across the head. That was poor play by the Footscray player in Craig Ellis. And now it's on. A bit of pushing and shoving going on. Couch is in there. And someone's gone down up here at half forward. Oh, it's in now. They're throwing him from the bleachers.
Well,
the Footscray player down, is it?
There was signs of this at the start of the
And they've called for a stretcher.
Might be Smith, I think. Ablett and Osborne, another Footscray players down. Grant comes in to remonstrate. Brewer, in comes McGrath.
Well, the Footscray player, their trainers have
they're still going.
And
this will be a melee. They'll be getting out their checkbooks in a couple of weeks for this. You can back that in.
But as soon as the Footscray player went down, they called for the stretcher. So that's not a real good sign. It looks like he will be taken off. We'll pick him up in a moment. He's conscious anyway, which is a good thing. Well, what a start.
Well, it was on before the opening siren.
Is it Rowan Smith?
It is Rowan Smith.
I think it might be Rowan Smith. Gee, he'd be a huge loss to Footscray. He's had an outstanding year. Let's hope he's all right.
Let's see what happened. I don't know whether we have it or not, but it starts with that wrestle on the ground. And Smith, you saw on the top of the screen, go out there before.
Smith started running towards the Geelong goals and was obviously met solidly by a Geelong player.
Ooh. Well, with the finals coming up, I'm sure I'll be looking at this bit of videotape very closely up at AFL headquarters.
And Osborne remonstrating with Ablett.
I don't think it was Ablett. Anyway, it's not for us to say. As I said, they'll be looking at it closely up at AFL headquarters in the next few days. But the melee rule will certainly be applicable, one would think. And looks as though he's still unconscious.
Well, both sides were pretty pumped up before the game.
They were, weren't they, Jared?
We saw a number of little scuffles break out, so looks like we're in for a pretty interesting afternoon here at Kolyniuk Park.
So Billy Brownless at the 50-metre line, a difficult kick. It will be left to right. Have to kick with that left-hand goal post. He is a great kick of a football, as we know. As I said, he'll swing left to right, or he puts it out, and you can see the wind starting to drag it now, and it's thumped through by the Footscray defenders for a behind. And Ben Sexton behind the Geelong, and Ben Sexton going down to kick in.
They're starting at centre half back on Billy Brownless. And here's the reason why Billy got the free kick, with one just to clip over the ear on the way through.
Well, that's a mammoth kick out. Griffin at the back. Couldn't take the mark. Tanner. Left foot across his body. Bounce is certainly going to be a factor. Quill couldn't handle it. Osborne almost too high. Comes out with his kick, goes across the ground. Oh, real hospital job that one. Griffin takes a very courageous mark. Might have got the free kick as well. It's done well, Daryl Griffin. Now on to Sexton. Sexton from the square. Footscray into attack again, up towards half forward. No mark taken. Crowd looking for holding the ball. Pickering, good hand pass. Now it comes on to Lord. Almost caught. Good tackle by Peter Quill. Kolyniuk takes the hand pass, left centre wing. Kickers towards half forward. Brown didn't try to go for the mark. Gets it back to Pickering. Short pass, could have done better. Looking for Couch, couldn't take it. Riccardi dragged when he didn't have it. He'll take the free kick. One of the speedsters in the Geelong lineup. Brownless will be standing the mark. Riccardi, it's for a player going through. Ben Graham's at midfield on his own. Hasn't seen him yet. He's going to have to come back and do it again. Now he decides to play on. Now he's got Graham. He could just about kick this. Didn't go for the long one. Might have been handy had he. Hocking dispossessed quickly. Opportunity for Lord. Snapshot. Ablett on the chest. I said snapshot. Maybe I did him an injustice, Gerard.
Yeah, I think he saw the great man coming out. It was a pretty good kick in the finish. Aaron Lord, well, we never forget the game he played against Carlton in a final at Waverley last year. Missed out in a spot in the grand final, but has all the skills and has a great career in front of him.
So Garry Ablett back into the side today. 114 goals against his name so far in the year from 35 metres out directly in front. Goal umpire runs across, but it looks pretty good. It's a goal. So Ablett gets his first, the first of the game. Geelong leading by 5 points.
Well, you saw how much that ball is going to bend with this wind that's basically going across the ground. Let's just have another look at the way this goal develops. Good work from Garry Hocking on the bottom of the pack, and an excellent kick around the corner on the not-preferred left foot by Aaron Lord. And Ablett just punches the ball into the wind, pierces the goals before it breaks.
So Wine versus Barnes. Scott Wine won it. He's going in again to try and tap it down to Liberatore. Osborne is in the centre, nearly had his head knocked off. Still on centre wing. Here's Liberatore. The umpire paid the advantage here. Down towards Cameron. Should have been a free kick to Brown against Cameron. And good umpiring. A young umpire in his first game, Stuart Wynn. And not good play that by Cameron. Brown to half back, and it's taken by Lord. He's got a touch of class. Aaron Lord onto shoulders, had a magnificent season. Out the centre wing. Found Tanner. Grant Tanner brings it to the half-forward line. He's looking for Mansfield. Mansfield very strong overhead, and he's taken the mark. Way out in the boundary line, Michael Mansfield. So he's obviously playing up forward, Gerard.
He might be on the wing.
Well, he might be on the wing. Yeah, he's coming. Oh, there's Ablett flying at the back. It's tapped the ground. Nicholson shuffles it out. Footscray take it to the half-back area. Here's Pickering getting it to Couch. Couch a quick kick to the half-forward line. They fly. It's no mark. And the Bulldogs will come away with a hand pass over the top. Number 20 you see is Shane Allen. As he brings it away, he's got those thigh supports on. Kolyniuk to half forward. Cameron drops for Mark. He probably should have taken his kellett, but punched away by McGrath. Oh, Kolyniuk, he can't afford the fumble. Here's Lord. On to Graham, the loose man is here at half forward with Riccardi. He's way up in the boundary line. It'll be a difficult shot for a left footer. He's going to chip it in. Unselfish play by Riccardi. And he gives it to Brownless. Good play.
Excellent play, Peter, and good to see Aaron Lord. He's picking up a number of possessions early in the game. He's going to have to be watched fairly closely by the Bulldogs, but pretty smart play by Riccardi to draw the man and set Billy up.
So Brownless, it still won't be an easy kick. He punches it. Look at the breeze, but he might have snuck this one in. He has. So the Cats, into the breeze, have kicked their second.
Took a right turn once it went through the goals, didn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough kicking goals, and I think Ablett and Brownless have shown exactly the best way to do it. Still go for the middle of the goal, but you've just got to punch it hard and low and just penetrate the line before the ball gets an opportunity to swing.
Brownless gets his first and Geelong second. The difference out to 11 points at Kolyniuk Park in the first quarter. Osborne had it and missed it. Ineffective tackle by Barnes, and the Bulldogs swing forward. Kick up towards the forward line by Costa. Brown in trouble. Back it comes to West. The snapshot is long but not too accurate, and Scott West has put it through for one behind at the Bulldogs. They're third. The difference 10 points. 2-1 to 3 behind. 13 minutes left in the opening term here at Kolyniuk Park. It was sunny earlier in the day, but this high cloud has drifted over. No prospect of rain though, one would think, in the foreseeable future. Brown to kick in. It was at the other end of the ground with Ablett missing last week against Fitzroy. Barnes, second attempt not paid by the umpire. Comes out without the footy. A little flip on over the top of Kellett. Back to McGrath. Lord behind. It could have been a free kick, you would think, for a high tackle. Umpire lets it go. Grant. Liberatore on the edge of the square. Tanner stands the mark. He's gone out wide to Johnson. Short of left half forward. Osborne underneath it. Brown over the top looking for Mansfield. Barnes to Brown. Brown's kick up towards centre wing. All Footscray. No mark taken again. Scott West. Back to Johnson. Quill's there. He's ridden into the ground. Good tackle, Riccardi. Quill across his body up toward full forward. Brigich out body. Grant off the ground. Puts it through for Footscray's fourth behind. So 4 behinds, plays 2-1, 13-4 in the first quarter. A very windy afternoon. Leon Cameron's playing down forward at the moment. He's just got to do a little bit more. He's been caught behind 3 or 4 times. So, dangerous kicking. Well played by Kellett. He deserves to get a goal here. He put his body on the line. He's missed it. Out of bounds.
And he just rushed it too much. He could have steadied. He wasn't to know that, but he chipped in beautifully.
It's always a risk when you do go short. If the zone defence is working well, they can pinch some goals with just good pressure.
Well, here's Ben Graham, who went for that short kick. Remember Stephen O'Reilly in the grand final for Geelong gave away about 3 or 4 goals with those little chip-in kicks. Here's Garry Hocking at half-back. Plays on. That's good play to McGrath. It sits for him. Tim McGrath kicks it to the half-forward line. Quill looking out here for Johnson. Brad Johnson on the left. Finds Grant at half-forward. That's good disposal. And Chris Grant is about 65 metres from goal. He's got to get it moving quickly down here to Griffin. Griffin is on the lead. Here's the chance. Good play by Hanley to thump it away. Scholl finds Brown, but a free kick in the meantime for an elbow a bit too high, and it's Brad Scholl racing away with the ball. Scholl has done wonders for himself, his career, since coming from North Melbourne. Here's another player who made the same journey, McGrath, Morris medalist when he was at North. Kick up towards midfield. Ellis couldn't take the mark. Riccardi off the ground. Brown was inside 50. Tries to flip it back to Lord. Gets ridden into the ground by Kolyniuk. Ball jarred free. Ablett goes past. Griffin a chance to clear, which he does. Gets it into the pocket and over the line for a throw in.
35 metres from the Geelong goal. 2-1 to 4 behinds in favour of the Cats. A fiery opening quarter here at Kolyniuk Park. Boundary throw in, Riccardi takes it and snaps. Off target, Ablett underneath it. It's through though for 1 behind. Kicked by Peter Riccardi. Garry Ablett captaining the side. Other two captain haven't had really much of a look in. Stoneham hasn't played and Ken Hinckley having trouble with a groin injury at the moment. Lead made by Tudor. What a lead, but a block. Crowd looking again for a free kick. Johnson takes it well. Kicks up towards centre wing. McGrath, too tall for Kellett. McGrath goes across the ground. He's found Brewer. Brewer at midfield. Low trajectory pass, and that's a beauty. Riccardi again creating havoc in the first quarter. Back to Graham. What's he doing up there? Well, he's Torp. They're yelling out, Torp, Torp.
He's playing a centre half back, picking up Grant. He's just followed him down. Just about will make the distance.
Gee, giving it a roost. Ablett from behind. Knock away by Nicholson. Through for a rush behind to the Cats. So their score goes to 2-3 now in the first quarter. And Footscray 4 behinds.
Interesting to see Richard Osborne playing an on-ball role. It's being followed with by Liam Pickering.
So Peter Quill, former West Australian, kicks to the outer side of the ground. 2-on-1 here. Oh, big mark by Brownless. The hands were on the shoulders. Well, it's a great mark, but I reckon that should be a free kick when the hands go on the shoulders. I really believe that. It puts the other guy out of the contest. As Brewer.
What's the difference between a knee and a hand?
Well, a hand on the shoulder, you can't grab a bloke in the shoulder. It's a kick by Tudor down towards half on Ablett. Look at this. Oh, danger. He swings onto the left. Ablett hooks a goal. Oh, across his body. Brilliant play. He's kicked to behind. Well, it's a great mark, but have a look at the hands on the shoulders. Oh,
terrific.
Probably when you look at it again, just the left hand on one shoulder.
Maura Kappa used to do it all the time, didn't he? 2-4 to 4 points. Around about the halfway mark of the first quarter. Nicholson, yes, just. Lord came at him. Gets it away quickly. Footscray still trying to score their first goal. Is just out of bounds. No, it's still in play. A little bit of luck going the doggies' way there.
Just to correct the situation with Pickering, he's now moved over on to Scott West, and Mansfield has picked up Richard Osborne.
So Kim Costa breathes a sigh of relief. That will be a free kick to West. Dragman not in possession. West goes short. Liberatore around Hocking. Awkward kick. Griggage a chance. Grant goes off the ground, gets a second chance. Had it, dropped it. Graham, Brown over the top. Handley from left half back. Kicks up towards Big Barnesy. Got taken out of the contest after he went up one-handed. The umpires found a free kick. Let's go to the Brownlow medalist, Paul Couch.
Yes, against Costa, he grabbed Couch and actually got him across the shoulder as well.
Two best and fairest at Geelong. Second in '89 when he won the Brownlow. Hocking is taken high. He will also take a free kick just short of left half forward. He's won 3 best and fairest. And of course, second in the Brownlow a couple of seasons back in 1993.
Great player, Pete.
Terrific player, one of the best midfielders around, Garry Hocking. Had the captaincy earlier in the year, didn't want it. Kick out of the pack, favours Tudor. Needs to sit for him, it does. And he goes towards the goal. Be a miraculous one if he kicked that. Tanner, well shepherded by Riccardi. Onto the left foot and the snapshot. Oh, he's kicked it! Great goal! Goal of the day so far, early days yet, but a handy one for the Cats, 3-4. They take their score on to Footscray 4 behind.
This was pretty good play from Tudor, or good thinking anyway. He tried to centre the ball, but the kick didn't do it justice. But Grant Tanner's goal around the corner, just coming down off a back flank on Johnson.
So someone's encroached into the centre square area, and it's a Footscray player. So the kick will go to Johnny Barnes. Now Barnes gives it to Hocking. He loves kicking on that left foot. Beautiful kick to half forward. And some terrible signs going on here for Footscray, the way Geelong are getting it out. Mensch to Graham. Nicholson versus Ablett. He's got support from Quill, Nicholson, and Quill kicks it to the safety of the boundary line on the outer side. But GERARD, even early, there's some poor signs for Footscray.
They're just looking a little bit sharper at the moment, Geelong. I guess we would have thought that Footscray perhaps kicking at the end slightly favoured by the wind.
Well, here's Wine. Ball held to him by Hocking. Good umpiring. And then Hocking bores in. You see that mop of curly hair there. That's Garry Hocking. The umpire will bounce about 45 metres out from the Cat goal. They've scored 3 of them, Ablett, Tanner and Brownless.
There's no doubt that losing Rowan Smith early in the piece is a big loss to Footscray. He has been a fantastic player for them this year.
Well, he's been their most consistent player. Here's West to centre wing. Good mark to Tanner. On the couch, danger here. Where's the lead? They've got 2 options here. Lord is one, Ablett the other, and Lord takes the mark 45 metres from goal.
Kolyniuk top 1-2 in that marking contest.
So the Cats looking very, very good. Sharp and good around midfield. Oof. And Lord, as you can see, I don't think I would have played it, but you, GERARD?
I didn't think there was a free kick there. No,
so Aaron Lord will have to kick left to right. The Blues will take this. Will he clear the pack? He will. It's a goal. Cats on fire at the moment. They lead by 24 points, and there's a change going on here.
Ellis off.
Hargraves on.
Could you please go to the administration building? That's
surprising that Hargraves did actually start on the bench.
To the administration building. Thank you.
I've seen him a couple of times this year, and he's been in good form, but only a young player, and he's obviously been up and down a little bit. But speaking of young players, Lord has been excellent.
Back to the centre, the Cats getting their 4th goal, leading 4-4 to 4 behinds. In tricky conditions, Couch tackled by Johnson, a little give to Pickering. Costa's tackle ineffective. Lord again, who's been terrific, as GERARD said. Couch, wide to Brown, down to Ablett territory, gets rid of Nicholson, great use of the body.
Yes, good.
It was like the master against the apprentice then, wasn't it? He just nudged him out beautifully. And Pete, I just wonder if it's time for Footscray to consider bringing Leon Cameron up into the play.
Oh, no doubt. I can't understand that move, Cameron down the forward line, actually. He's a playmaker, really, isn't he?
Well, Osborne's gone down to defence. Well, he's in the goal square.
I think he'd be just following Mansfield down, though, Pete.
Short pass to Hocking. Garry Hocking with a chance to go. Four 4 to 4 behinds. It's not a goal, might not even be a score. Grant couldn't take it. Griffin in trouble. The umpire's going to bounce it right in the square. Grant, Barnes, Wine taps it down, Mansfield, he's caught. West. Hocking too high on Nicholson. And he'll take the free kick at left back pocket. And Liberatore didn't like that. Went over to Hocking to remonstrate. Is that 50?
That's why he's a good umpire, Darren Goldswick. He doesn't get sucked in by those sort of things.
And with Daniel Hargraves coming onto the ground, he's gone to centre half forward. Chris Grant has gone down to the half back line to pick up David Mensch. So big moves afoot for Footscray.
Well, they've got to try something, GERARD, don't they? The
Absolutely.
way the flow's been going. Hocking again. Hand pass a little bit too severe for him. Liberatore Well done. Had to win the hard ball and did it well. Kolyniuk's hand pass over the top of the pack. Barnes runs with it. Ball socket off the ground. Johnson goes in solidly and comes out even quicker. And it's out of bounds on centre wing for a throw-in late in the first quarter.
Geelong looking terrific. There's Brad Johnson. And they're one of the favourites for the flag. In fact, they're my favourite. I'll put it on the line now. I reckon they can win it this year.
Geelong?
Yeah, they wouldn't want to get too many injuries. That's the only proviso. See you nominate shortly, Gerard. Instead of having 3 or 4 goes. Brown's playing well. Here's Cameron. He's got a lift. He's not doing enough. Gets it to Hargraves. Hargraves to the half-forward line. Griggich. Oh, good defensive play by Handley. Here's Kellett. He's good on the left foot. Trying to get round. Now on the right. Well played, Nigel. Kellett hooks it back. Great goal. And boy, did they need it. They trailed by 3 goals. Terrific play by Kellett.
Yeah, great individual piece of play there by Nigel Kellett. Great dummy there. There's Daniel Hargraves getting into the play after coming off the bench. Nice little fade, this one. Just cleared a couple of Geelong players who looked at the ball rather than the man, and it ended up costing them a goal.
Good lone effort by Nigel Kellett for Footscray's first goal. Barnes up high. Taps down to Pickering. Up and under kick. Brownless. Nearly the mark, but nearly interfered as well. Shane Allen tries to barge his way through. Doesn't have any success. Ran into the wall.
See, that was close to a mark, wasn't it?
So a bounce right on 50. Wine, Brownless, Barnes. Beaten for him by Allen. Lord, who's been fantastic so far in the first quarter. Good dummy, gets past Johnson. Kicks up towards the Ablett direction. Grant down there, couldn't take it. Good tackle by Griffin. Ball jarred free. Kicked off the ground, again into space. Brewer, off the boot of Wine. Lord, tackled, lost it. Hocking. Tanner.
Repeat, right at the moment, Geelong are absolutely dominating possession of the football, and they're doing something with it.
Tanner tried to play on. Has to go back for his kick. Similar position, he kicked a fantastic goal earlier in the quarter. Kolyniuk just a little bit late, but the umpire obviously deciding no 50 metres. And Grant Tanner has a shot for his second. A difficult shot with this fairly strong now northerly breeze. Distance shouldn't be a problem for him from there. Crowd likes it, so does Tanner. It's a goal, he's got his second. Geelong 5-4, Footscray 1-4, under 2 minutes left in the term.
A bit of a one-sided show at the moment. Geelong really are showing a certain amount of superiority over Footscray, who just haven't been able to hit their straps at the moment. Not winning the ball out of the centre, and around the ground they're getting beaten in almost every position. Need to lift to make a game of it.
24 points down the Bulldogs. Cats look very, very good. Looks like Cameron's up in the middle now. Brown has been superb in defence. He's was caught too high. The umpire has deliberated.
At the moment, kicks are 53-37 and handballs 30-13 in favour of Geelong.
Here's Riccardi receiving from Garry Hocking. There's that sweeping. I thought he was going to kick it on the left, but he gave it across to McGrath. Could have given it out wide, but he lets it go straight to Allen. He kicks it to centre wing to Barnes, and that's poor play. On to Mansfield. Mansfield to Ablett. Oh, here he is at the back. Ablett, a bit of a push out. Umpire calls play on. Not further afield. Number 20 for Footscray was Shane Allen. Here's Cameron and Tanner. Good use of the body by Tanner. He just bumped him off the ball. Pickering is there. And they dive in on top of it. Scott West. Pickering. And the umpire will bounce it on centering number 37, Stuart Wen, who we mentioned earlier in his first AFL game, replacing Dennis Rich, who is obviously injured.
Under 1 minute left in the term. Footscray with just the one goal. It's 5-4 to 1-4. And the Bulldogs carrying on with the form they displayed last week against the Dockers over at Fremantle when they were expected to win. They haven't won at Kolyniuk Park for about 10 years. The way they've started today, they don't look like doing it this afternoon as well. Cameron Not a great kick. Johnson marks. No, he doesn't mark, according to the umpire. Tap out to Liberatore. Tackled by Lord, ineffective. Kick down towards Graham. Couldn't take the mark in the swirling breeze. Brown comes in, taps it underneath. Now the hand pass out to Liberatore from Costa. Kick up towards full forward. Handley couldn't take it. Bounce is certainly going to be a factor. Osborne too solid for Kolyniuk, the hand pass as the siren goes to end the first quarter. A good one for Geelong with just the one goal on the board for Footscray, and the difference 4 even goals at the first change. It's Geelong 5-4-34 leading Footscray 1-4, 10 points.